everyone, how you doing tonight? Hey Haggard, Enrique, and Ethan, how you guys doing tonight? Supposedly, how long have I been gone? About a week or something? Killer has pretty much seeded this entire server, so yeah, you're not going to see any seeding because we're pretty much done. Actually, we have a couple fields left to seed, so you might get to see those, but yeah, Killer's pretty much seeded the whole, so I'll show you what's all been seeded. But we're going to be getting some spraying, and I think we might do a bit more seeding. We'll see. I'm doing very good, Ethan. So obviously you haven't seen me in a while. I'm trying to cut back on live streams. Obviously I'm going to do more videos. Just been busy on the farm. Trying to get some stuff sorted out in real life. So hopefully you guys don't mind the live streaming, you know, 3 or 4 hours a day. Takes a lot of my time up, so I've been unable to do that. But we'll get to the stream here, and hopefully you guys enjoy the stream. And we'll see. Eventually, I think we're going to be doing like a live face cam so you guys can see me when I'm talking to you. So I see everyone else that plays Farm Sim pretty much has a camera. There's a new guy. I can't remember his name again. If it's Tough or something, he seems to be a pretty cool streamer. Seems to be pretty talkative like me. So I like him. I like watching him too. So it's quite interesting. But we got some. What else do we have? We have some different music to start with here. It's MBB, but it is non-copyright, and I've kind of done what they've said for the license in my videos, so should be okay. So some of these songs, bear with me, we might have to flip through them. They might not be the best, but this one might be a little bit different. But we'll see. So yeah, here's all our seeders here right now. Oh, Haggard, man. You'll get at her when it quits raining. We have a bunch of seeders here. We got 2 sea donks. We got a Bordeaux. Obviously, you guys knew that from before. So I'm not sure where we're gonna put these. Actually, I should actually turn around and put them at that farm. Just for now, because we do have some fields closer to the cattle that we're going to be doing, so. Oh, you can still bale it after it's been rained on, Haggard. You think we get all our straw off before it gets rained on? Hell no. Sometimes our straw gets rained on 4 times. We have to go get a rake to flip it so it can dry, but that's a pretty wet harvest, but. So far, too, for my contest, guys, if you pay attention on the page, I think we're up to about $20-some. So we're pretty close to having 1 game. I mean, if we don't reach it, I'm still going to give away the game for somebody anyway, but. Oh. Forgot about the signs. How much do you want to bet? Yeah, the traffic is. Oh, boy. We're gonna have some issues here. Might have to reset this unit, much as I don't want to. If I can get backed up here, it wouldn't be that bad. I'll see if I can pull out of here. Oh yeah, we got her. So I'm gonna pull this guy around, I think, if we can. Unrealistic traffic, you betcha, straight axle. We're gonna go put him back at that other farm because we're gonna have fields like nothing close here, so. Really thought I could get past this sign. Oh, there we go. What? Come on. It's just the little things, eh? I know I probably couldn't make that turn, but watch out for the signs. For whatever reason, that traffic's stuck now. Yes, this New Holland does have the smart tracks, yes. Oh, this is why I don't pick other videos, because now it's got, I'm pretty sure it's got, yeah. Did you guys see that truck just teleport in front of me? Oh my. It's crazy. See, my bad. I'm gonna leave this guy back at this other farm over here. Not gonna worry about dragging him for now. Or not worry about having him at anywhere else, because all of our land is on this side. But I'll show you guys the PDA in a second. Just give me one moment to drive back to where I started, because I'm a fool. For whatever reason, traffic just randomly stops on the road. I'm not sure why, but... So yeah, we're gonna just go park stuff in here, I guess, for now. Get it out of the way. I don't know if this farm will have enough room for all these big boys, but we'll make room, I guess. Guess we'll just have to park them in the grass for now. There we go. So we'll just park these guys in the field while we can. Or, sorry, the grass, not the field. I think Killer's going to be getting on in a bit. We're going to be doing some silage, I think is what the plan was. I do have some spraying to do. He did have the fert card on here, but I'm not sure what he did with it, so... Took it off, I guess. Our farm is kind of like multicolored, you know? You gotta have one of everything. We'll probably end up actually utilizing these bins over here this year, so I think we're going to probably use every bin on the map. Sorry, Haylage. Yeah, it might be Haylage, Haggard. Might be some silage too, but definitely some Haylage, I'm pretty sure. Whoa. Not sure what just went on there. The game like reset itself or something. Weird. You guys can't see that on yours, but I got a Farming Simulator 17, like a white bar up top. It's weird. Farm Simulator just like windowed itself. That is nuts. Must be like not touching the ground or something. I'm not sure what's happening to that tank. Are the wheels turning at all, did you guys notice? I wonder, might have been something Killer did to the tank. He's been changing stuff, so to me, something's not right on there. Yeah, it's probably Haylage. I don't think our corn's definitely not up yet, that's for sure. Not really sure why we got all these, why this guy would be together with the other guys, but maybe he brought him over and he was planting something else, I don't know. Actually, we'll probably take this guy to the dairy because I was wanting to plant a little more corn, so. Now, do you guys know, like, when you're taking corn off, like, it's in bushels for seeding, but for, taking the crop off, it's in 100th weight? Does that seem right to you? I'm not sure, I've never done corn, but I always thought corn was in bushels too. We'll put these guys over here for now. I am wanting to haul some manure too, but we're gonna need more of the guys on for that. Alright, so we are going to go see what's happening. That's the plane, gotcha. Over at the cattle. I'm pretty sure we're getting pretty high in manure. Oh yeah, like look at that giant pile there. She's just... We're starting to take bales out of our bale stack, looks like. Yep. Now there is a fix coming for our animals. I talked to the creator of the unit convert. In his new version, which should be out tonight or tomorrow, he's got this fixed in here, so... Look forward to that fix. Nice guy to talk to. I'm not really sure where everything is. It must be set up at a field or something. Alright, we're just going to tab around and check where everything is. I'm not sure where Budman is, Ethan. He's been kind of busy a lot lately, so... Tell him your dairy guy was pissed. Why? What? Hey, William. How you doing, man? Been seen you in a while, buddy. So, we got our sprayers here. We'll get that set up. I'm going to see where everything else is first here. Oh, he's over here cutting. Okay. What? I don't know why he uses this thing. This fiber bar, or whatever you call it. We'll use it, I guess. Better cut some stuff with it. You guys probably want to see some new stuff, right? So. I guess that's what we gotta do, right? Yeah, probably. Here we go. Ruin the cow feeding? Well, actually, technically, straight, it doesn't do anything to the cattle. It just, whatever his script does, we still have the total, like still 100% is there, just the percentage only shows 50%. So his percentage goes off. Since there's grass and hay in there, there's two things. His script makes it split 50 and 50 for each, even though you only have to do one, and it should still be 100. So yeah, it's weird. Like, it still works the way it's supposed to, just the percentages are off, but it will fix itself, so. Go get the Massies. Well, as far as I know, I think the Massies got, well, they were the least, but, oh, look at this. They just follow up and down on the ground, eh? Beautiful thing. I used this just for a bit, just since, I never used it before, but, Killer really likes it, so. Yeah, Budman's been gone for quite a while. He's been busy, his mom's been in the hospital stuff, so, you know, personal stuff, so I don't expect him to be on here all the time, but your crones, well, I don't have your crones, so we'll use this for just a few fields. Gotta use something different every once in a while. But we might just leave it too. I hate doing these outside rounds, but oh yeah, there's a bale in this field still. Look what we got here. That's hilarious. Ooh, this is quite the hill, I'm telling you. Hey, how you doing, man? Yeah, I don't think these look very good either, Haggard. I've never been a fan of them, but since he's got them out here, I'm going to use them for at least this field, so. I've never liked these bars, but, yeah. I've never used them, honestly. I've never used them once. Hey, Albert, how you doing, man? It seems to me you guys have found that new streamer Tough or whatever. He seems to be pretty good, so hopefully you guys are treating him well over there. So seasons doesn't affect hay bales? I guess not. Just grass bales, I think. I'm pretty sure they affect straw bales because I've seen straw deteriorate, but maybe it doesn't. I don't know. This bale should be gone by now. It's still here. How long is this strip? Oh man, this is a long one. Hey Carl, good to see you, man. How you doing? I'd have to look again. It's tough something, but I noticed Albert was in one of his streams, so. We'll see, you can download mods and play with him, so maybe I'll talk to him, maybe I'll go over and do some streams with him or something. For starting up, he seems to be pretty good, so. We're gonna get turned around here. I'm just gonna push this, actually I won't be able to push this bale off the map. That's who it is, stuff, yeah. That's the guy, he seems pretty good. Whoa, this thing's really turning weird though. So we could have put that over just a little bit because I got a little extra here, but no big deal. Not like it's a huge deal. There you go, Thom Roberts. You haven't eaten since 5 this morning? How could you get throughout the day? I could not do it. I sometimes skip breakfast, which guys, breakfast is very important. You should not skip breakfast. But I do it all the time. But I have to have lunch and then I have to have some supper, or like my stomach, like I get pains. Like I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm feeding something inside there, I don't know. Who knows? What? Yeah, straight axle, he's pretty scrawny already. He'd wither away to nothing. Carl, that's awesome that you're trying to quit, man. Props to you. I quit, I smoked for 10 years and I quit, oh, it's hard to quit smoking. If you're a true smoker, it's hard. I smoked for 10 years and I quit once for like half a year and then I started for another 3 or 4. And I quit cold turkey, but what I did was I waited till I was like really sick. Like I was sick for like a week. Smoking was gross. Like, you know, usually when you have a cold, smoking doesn't taste that great. So I chose to quit then, and then I basically exiled myself from any parties or seeing friends for like 2 months. Now that definitely helped, because any social gathering is like, oh, beer, smoke, perfect. And I've been good for almost 2 years now, so. Only if you're weak, no man, it's, my dad smoked for like 40 years and it was tough. It took him, I think it took him like 10 years to slowly quit. Like it's tough. If you've only been smoking for a couple months, maybe not that hard, but if you're a true smoker, it's a tough thing. You can't eat breakfast, man. I don't know, Haggard, like even a granola bar or like an apple or something would be considered breakfast. Like, I'm not saying sit down and have bacon, eggs, hash browns, and toast, because I've had that before when I was away surveying. I mean, awesome to have that much for breakfast, especially when it was free because of our room. But then you're like, oh, like to try and work. Oh, it's terrible.
Lots of.
Oh, look, it's Budman. Everyone was asking where Budman was.
Oh, here.
There he is. He's in the stream, guys. Or sorry, in Discord. Yeah, I just figured to get on. I haven't been on in a while, so. Alright, so the mod unit convert to mod is going to be a couple more days according to Thunder, so. He didn't like the menu, so we made a new one. That is awesome, man. This guy's dedication is sweet. This guy does some good stuff. Got a whole menu and everything for it. Perfect. Albert, I honestly haven't played. Actually, I should start doing some, like, recording some videos for that series, because I'm trying to tone down my live streams a little bit. But I should definitely get back to that Let's Play. For sure, I just haven't, so. Actually, you know what? That strip's already done there. Killer already did that one strip. Interesting. But yeah, I'll get back to the beat stuff for sure. I'm just trying to, you know... What the heck? Why can I not cut that one? Interesting. Not sure why I can't cut the sides all of a sudden. No, you know what? It's probably because the flex is not quite touching the ground. There we go. Or is too much flex or whatever. Alright, we gotta shift over our line a little bit here. Alright, it's the last strip, and then I'm gonna get some massing mores. I just enjoy them better, but Budman's the expert at running those things. Quitting dip down. Yeah, I've got some buddies that it's hard for them as well, but what's good, Carl? From 3 packs? 3 packs is a lot in a day. Holy crap, man. Did you ever get anything done smoking 3 packs a day? 9 cigarettes, so that's a good start, man. Keep it up, man. I like hearing stuff like that. It's tough, I went through it, so. But yeah, Albert, we'll definitely get back to some beat stuff for you. I should actually get some videos recorded of that and get that up to YouTube. I've just been busy, so I'll try and get some more stuff done. I'm trying to do less on my computer and, you know, do more stuff in life, you know, and do a little bit more on the farm. You know, I've been getting busy, so you guys won't see me as often as you have been, but this is kind of the thing where in the winter time where I stream every day, it should be the winter time when there's nothing to do outside, but I got so much to do outside that I need to spend more time outside and less on my computer, so I'm just bear with me. I'm still going to give you guys content. I don't want you guys going anywhere. Like I said, I'll probably go get a webcam. I just don't like the way my room's situated right now at the computer, because you guys will be able to see everything behind me in the room, like the girlfriend or whatever. I need to turn my desk so I'm against the wall a little bit. But I think with, you know, my personality and talking with you guys, I think it'd be better to see my face, because I make some pretty weird faces, I'll tell you that. I use my hands to talk a lot when I'm not using my mouse keyboard, obviously, but also nice to put a name or, you know, a voice to a face, right? So, but here, you guys tell me this. So, who was it? I was talking to a buddy, and he said I should wear a paper bag on my head because I'm that ugly. Which I think is pretty funny, because I was like, you know what? I could have a different facial expression every single time I stream. You know, if I want a happy face, I just draw a happy face on there. If I want to, you know, my tongue sticking out, my tongue's sticking out. So I think that'd be pretty funny to put a paper bag on my head. But my buddy from the States, he's just jealous. So, but you know, paper bag with a different expression every day, I think that'd be pretty funny. But I don't think, you know, my stream's not called Paper Bag Man or, you know, something like that, so. Hey Malik, how you doing, man? So as soon as we're done this strip, we'll quickly TED this, or rake it, sorry. And I think we're going to be doing haylage is the plan, but yeah, I'm going to go and open up some other fields. Probably going to get 3 cutters maybe. We'll run them all with follow me unless Budman wants to get on, but
yeah, I'm gonna get on. I'm updating right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's quite a few updates, so Killer's been going nuts with mods. He's gonna have to, I think he's gonna have to go back and redo something with the Bourgo. I think he messed up the Bourgo. So that picks up. How does this back work? Can I fold it? Oh, does it fold? Oh, it does fold. Nice. Huh. Interesting. Crazy contraption. I don't think this front folds, does it? No, stays the way it is. Huh, interesting. This thing is really, really weird looking. Hey, AJ, how you doing, man? Yeah, I don't know, it looks cool, but I'm not a huge fan of it, so we're going to go put it away for now. I'm not going to sell it because it's one of Killer's. Killer loves this thing, I don't know why, but I'm not going to wreck it. It is extremely weird looking. We're going to go rent some massey cutters, so probably get 3. Actually, we might do 4. I think Budman and I could have 1 each on Follow Me.
Sure.
We'll get our fields cut even quicker. But in real life, my dad brought home a New Holland brochure today, so I think we're looking at a New Holland 310. One of the New Holland sprayers, I guess. And I was like, oh man, you want a New Holland? But we like our front boom, so that might be the way to go. What do I think about Lone Oak? I'm definitely going to play it. It's American. Bullet Bill made it as well. I'm just waiting for it. I don't think it's come out yet, honestly, but I haven't seen anything. I'm pretty sure when it comes out, I'm pretty sure I'll know when it's out, but I haven't seen nothing yet, so. Soon we will get to either this week or next week. I mean, you know, we submitted it like a week ago. You know, Giants takes their time with stuff, so it'll be a while before we see it, but we'll maybe just go park this guy in here for now. Excuse me. Oh, somebody's coming on. Could be Killer too, he was coming on tonight. If we get a bunch cut though, we could start doing haylage. We need to get that pit full. Yeah, New Holland, we haven't really dealt with much New Holland. We have a bi-directional, but that's it. I mean, they're not bad where I'm from, but not gonna lie, the sprayer, they're not bad looking. I think Dad's like, we'll paint it. They're cool looking, like huge. You know, just kind of like a Haggy, but I mean, a Haggy's way cooler, but we don't have any Haggy, like we don't have any service or any, like Haggy's all more corn belt in the States. Not much around Canada, so like we would get shit for service. I mean, we have John Deere's here, but there's really nothing to do with Haggy, so it's... Alright, Matt, talk to you later. Yeah, well, that's the thing with the New Holland. I don't think it's quite balanced like the Haggy. Like our Haggy, we don't have to change tires. You just keep skinny ones on. But I think the New Holland, you have to switch from... Well, we could just keep our big ones on, really. I swear, I think Killer like changes the color of equipment like every other day. It's hilarious. Oh, I don't care who likes John Deere or not, AJ. I just make fun of it once in a while. It's not a huge deal. We're just waiting for Killer to come in Discord here. I will pull him over. Oh, there he is right now. Pull him in here. There we go. You get bored, Killer? Because every other day I come in here and like the trucks are changed color, like it's crazy. I was like, ah, he must have got bored. Had to change it. Felt like a paint job. I swear, man, it's like every other day I come in here. It's funny. Yeah, we'll try and get this for some haylage going. I just put the drills over in that yard because I figure we're gonna do some more seeding over there, right? So we should keep them over there. Or that's what I did anyway. I just threw them all in there. But you should check the Bourgault. The tires on the back tank weren't moving, so. Oh, we don't have any seed left. Well, maybe I wanted to seed a bit more corn for maybe some for some silage, but that'd be a little late. But yeah, the tires on the Bourgault didn't seem to be moving at all on the tank. Yeah, I figured to use DB for that. That's my spot. You can't park there, Carl. This is the Rhino rig, yeah. Just doing its thing, working like it should. Where is it? All the drills are over in, you know, that yard like close to town. That it's got one shed, a house, and like kind of like a little water pond behind it. That's where I put all the drills in. I just figured keep them over there in case we decide to seed some more, but. Yeah, it makes sense, Haggard. Hey, you gotta use what works for you, right? Oh, do they? Okay, so maybe it was just on my end it wasn't working or something. Or it was on ground where they weren't touching, I'm not sure. I'm trying to think what brand of rake we used to use when we did hay. I don't remember. Kind of looked like the Veer mirror that we have in game, but it was still a little bit different style. Oh, you don't like the textures on it? I think Alfalfa said he'd redone a bunch of stuff on it. He had one of those fiber bars, and he said he was gonna send it, but I'm not sure what he had done. I don't know if he'd retextured it or not, but he had said he'd made a bunch of changes, or I honestly can't remember what he'd said about it, but I was like, Killer would love that, so. I'm not sure your fascination with that thing, but. Oh, at a coon, oh, I see. Yeah, it's a pretty big cutter. I still like the Massies though, it's just something, just a lot of guys that cut hay, I see them use that, and that's what the hay plant I worked at, that's what they use for cutters, is those Massey cutters, like 8 of them I think or something, but they cut pivots all the time. That may be something I should do, is get some pivots on a map. The Massey swather with the hay fronts, the stuff that we used last time on that one field, that Budman and I used. That's what I like using. I think we were actually going to use that tonight too. I was going to go lease some more. New Holland self-propelled. Yeah, see, I don't like the pull type. I like the drivable one, but I was gonna say we almost need a different chopper, but I don't think we have any other choppers on the server, so. Oh, I was wondering why you widened it, and I was like, holy man, I was like, this thing is wide. Yeah, I didn't know you'd widened it. I was gonna say, I was like, yeah, this thing looks a little wider. There's no playing with this thing now. Hey Edwin, how you doing, man? More. I might have to quit this music. The advertisements are pissing me off. Some of this music is good. I found this audio library of non-copyright music, and I found some good stuff. But just like every single song, it's got to have an advertisement in between. And it's not a quick one either. Where are you chopping at? I didn't see any other fields you were chopping in. I think Budman's going to be coming on here too, so. Hey Bernie, thanks for stopping in for the like, man. Always appreciate it. I'll catch you next time, man. The Southwest Farm. I'm not sure where that is. Somewhere over there, I guess. Oh, pig farm. There's grass over by the pig farm, or you're on the side of the map? Oh, okay. I just figure I'd get this going, and then we can do our bigger fields after. Doing good, Edwin. Doing good. I don't think we have the Coon DLC on here, but I definitely bought it when it came out just for like 2 things out of the pack. The rest I didn't really care about, but
I don't have it.
You don't have what?
A Coon one.
Oh, okay, yeah. I didn't think a lot of you guys had it on server, so it's not worth it anyway, I don't think. Oh, yeah, we're not done. I gotta make one more pass. Man, these long strips on the edge of the field are, whew. Yeah, merger would be perfect for haylage. Don't think we have a merger on here. Could easily put one on, but Verdict was being a little wonky there. Get it on some GPS. Perfect. Yeah, we might have to look into getting a merger on the server for sure there, Haggard. I've only seen a merger in a couple videos, but wouldn't be too difficult to get used to using it.
I could seed some. Could seed part of field 3. We could spread that crop on the field and then seed it.
Yeah, I could do that. I was just hoping we get a couple more people and then we could have like 3 guys hauling manure, but
I'll be right in there. I'm just trying to update all the mounts.
okay. Was my plan, then we could seed a little bit more, because I was thinking, hey man, if we even seeded some corn like closer to the cattle, we could actually like chop that corn. Like this is haylage, but we could do some chopping of some corn as well, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you can. I would just do it beside, do quarter of field 3 right by the yard, the pig or cow farm.
Yeah, I was just like, guys around here that do corn, they do corn like in straight lines, and then around the edges they plant like canola or wheat or barley. It's weird. Just so they don't have end rows for their corn.
Any corn I've seen here, they leave her out, and in the fall there they just let the cattle loose in it.
Yep.
Yeah, they can do that here too. Some guys do that. Yeah, they just fence off little by little and let their cattle eat, but
315 silage already. Or chaff here.
315. Damn. Is that tons?
Well, I'm looking at glance, so it's liters, I guess.
Oh, okay. Manure, 489,000. I'm not sure if that's liquid or dry, but yeah, no, that the fix for that animal stuff will be out in a couple days from that guy. So,
oh yeah.
He, according to him, from what I understood when I talked to him, is that the values are fine. Like, since we switched to tons or whatever we switched to there, it's a little deceiving. But if we kept it back on liters, and like if we knew what our actual total was at 100%, the total is still the same. It's just his in his mods, in some of in the Lua and stuff, it for whatever reason it does, how do I say it? Basically, you know how in the description it says hay and grass? His Lua does 50% for each thing that's in there. So with the hay and grass, 50 for hay, 50 for grass, even though you could fill it up with all one thing, his thing was doing 50 for each, right? So he said the percentage and the total will be 100%. It's just the percentage is not showing that because it's going off two different products, and we've only put one in there. So technically, our cattle were still 100%. It just wasn't showing it. So he said there's nothing wrong with it.
Right.
I believe Killer widened the rake there, Dylan. So it's actually a little longer than it used to be. Or reaches 3 rows now. Hey Shane, how you doing, man?
Well, I think that rake probably really does open up wider. It's just not modeled. Like the hydraulic cylinders where they mount aren't modeled to be any wider than what it originally was.
Yeah.
The hydraulic cylinders that are right on there, just let them scale. So.
Well, I seen there was that one rake out there that you could widen it with your mouse button, but it looked a little finicky. And wasn't bad, but
this truck's filling up pretty quick here.
Maybe come help you with that. So I guess, yeah, Thunder's gonna have his version out in a couple days. I just read a post from him, but I think he was a pretty nice guy.
Should tell him to put cubic meters on there too. You could switch the oil to cubic meters on.
Well, we'll just wait till it comes out because he said he was adding a bunch of extra units, so it might already be on it. But I guess we can check when it comes out if it is or not.
Okay.
But I told him, I said, if you want any dedicated server testing, we can do that for you. And he's like that would be perfect because he's like he has no way of testing it in multiplayer, right? So
I guess I could go into the Lua and change all the cubic foot to cubic meters, and then change the conversion. It's about 1,000 liters is 1 cubic meter roughly. So yeah,
you'd have to go in the Lua to. I'm trying to think where he's got all that in there. Yeah, it's in there somewhere. I know that much.
That wouldn't be hard to do. I could do that easily.
Well, just wait till the new one comes out first, a couple days, because he might have the cubic meters in there. So no point doing it if it's going to be out in a couple days.
Right.
But yeah, if it's not in there, then we can do that. But we'll wait and see. I guess it's definitely nice because I know in 15 there was another mod that you could use for bushels, but you had to script every single mod that you used. Like in the XML, it had to be in bushels rather than liters. It was like a lot of able modding stuff was all in bushels. So yeah, it was definitely a pain back then. So this mod being universal is pretty cool. Just kind of it's almost pretty much a plug and play, really. There is some minor stuff to play with, but Malik, what is the country? From Canada. Killer and I are both from Canada. Do you have more stuff to rake down by the pig farm, or is it done? No, it looks done.
Yeah, I'm chopping it up right now. It's all raked up and stuff.
Oh, I'm not gonna be able to turn before this car hits me. Oh, this rake is really tight to turn, eh?
These lentils by this little thin strip field too here. It's the corn chaff stayed down when I seeded. That field never got plowed, but
oh, you might have had direct seeding on, possibly. Because there's another one where you can seed right at the stubble that you won't actually rip up the stubble when you seed. So that looks kind of cool though, coming through the chaff. You wonder what it looks like after when you combine though. Might be a little different, eh? So we got this little field by the cattle. I should probably do that.
Oh geez, if we silage do silage for everything here, she'll be well over 1 million easy. We're at 400 and some already.
Well, I don't think we need any bales, do we?
I started eating from the.
I see from the stack, yeah.
From the stack, there's still 360 bales there, according to the thing.
It should be, because that mod's originally 180, and then Kyle. I was like, Kyle, why don't you try your take on modding? So this was Kyle. He's not, he's learning with XML stuff and mods, and yeah, he duplicated the bales, and it was 180, and then he made 360, and I was like, okay, because it was funny. He had to piece each bale by hand on the other side, because you can like copy the whole group over, but then you lose. I don't know. There's probably another way of doing it, but he just pieced them piece by piece. Took him hours, but I was like, hey man, I'm grateful for that.
So what did he change in the 5-bar?
Alfalfa, I'm not sure. I don't remember. I'd have to look back on my stream, but he said he'd done. I honestly can't remember what he said he did to it.
I know when I converted it from 13, I cut a bunch of components down and merged them together and kind of redid it. It's still a little loose in some joints there, but
yeah,
when I get it retextured, I'll redo everything or fix all that stuff up.
No problem, Leak. Yeah, I'll have to. Maybe if he comes back in the stream, I can ask him again, but I don't remember what he said he did to it. He said he was possibly going to send it, but I think he's busy with life.
No, I like that cutter. I guess I got a 3-point hitch on the TV. You could use the TV without it becoming.
Yeah,
cool.
Could. Yeah, you put a 3-point hitch in the front, didn't you?
No. There was no 3-point hitch modeled for it, so.
Oh, okay. I know some people were. Look, we didn't put a 3-point in front, and I was like, well, he pretty much, there he is. I knew he'd be in here. See, if you talk about him, he shows up. He says he did stuff. Just stuff. It's just like Beetlejuice. You have to say his name at least 3 times. And he pops in the stream. He's probably always watching, just, you gotta talk about him a bit to get him in here. You're Indian, Malik. Right on, man. God, I'm out of rum. I need to go make another one. I don't know if you heard me earlier. I was telling the stream we're looking at a New Holland sprayer in real life.
Yeah, that just that against John Deere or what?
Well, see around our like Haggy is non-existent here. Like we could go to our John Deere dealership and probably get one, but like nobody has them. They're, as far as I know, and from what I've been told, and from what like talking with my dad, is they're mostly for like the grain belt in the States. Like that's what they were made for. Haggy's just like we have an older Haggy, like that's what we have right now, like a 2100 or something, or like a 1995, an older model, and like you see a few of those around, but nobody has brand new Haggies here. It's just don't. So I'm not sure.
Geez, that's they're all probably all same shit, different pile.
Well, like when we go to get parts for the Haggy that we have, a lot of stuff we have to order because we can't get it from any of the dealerships in town. So sometimes you have to wait quite a while. So Dad's like, you know, maybe we should get something close. So it's more or less a Patriot, Challenger, like a Rogator, or a New Holland sprayer. And we don't really like back booms. We like the front. You know, we like to see our booms in front of us. So.
Well, I'll tell you, it'd be just staying more looking forward and make more sense.
Well, I mean, like our one right now doesn't have any auto booms, so we have to control them. I mean, I don't do the spraying. Dad does it. His thing's an old piece of crap. I don't like using it, but the new one will have auto booms and everything. And yeah, I don't know. The New Holland's not bad looking. Like, I think Dad was like, we'll get out a can of paint and paint it. And I was like, yeah. Ruin it. I got you. Well, no worries, man.
I'm sure they'll work just fine.
Yeah. This is a fiber bar, I think, Surge. Hey, Carson, how you doing, man? We would do 4x4s, but we don't have any 4x4 balers on the server, or else we probably would. But yeah, this thing supposedly cuts stuff, Surge. I don't know. This is Killer's baby. I don't ever use this thing, but wow, does it really unfold like that in real life? I kind of find that hard to believe. That looked so heavy. I wouldn't know though, because I've never.
Wow, that's not how it was supposed to unfold. It like I said, it needs some tuning. That was
it like
still from
pulls up way
FS15.
in here, and I was like, man, that doesn't look good. That probably wrecked some stuff. I don't know. I was just guessing.
No, it should unfold like the Dagelman Strawmaster when I did that one. Remember that? It folds out.
Gotcha.
That's how it probably should fold out.
That's what I was thinking.
I think it was back in FS15 yet. So.
I was gonna say, because the way this, yeah, how the hydraulics, yeah, I think it should be able to shift those wheels by the looks of how it was modeled. I mean, who knows? Models in FS are, you know, never quite complete, so I guess I should look up a Google image of it. But
yeah, like I say, I'm gonna once I get the textures finished, then I'll clean up I'll clean up its how it moves and stuff.
you hear that? Alfalfa says his unfolds nicer.
Yeah, well,
As incorrectly.
That's good.
How do we know, Alpha? You could just be fibbing. Honestly, there's no way to tell. Oh man, who made this corner down here? I don't know how I'm supposed to get this corner with this. This is gonna be a disaster, man. Oh.
Just drive straight into the corner and back up.
Yeah, easier said than done. I already tried turning the corner before I backed up. That was a bad idea. I'm like the worst. I'm like the worst person at this.
I don't know. I like that cutter. It's kind of cool.
Ready for some incoming?
Alright.
Here we go.
I'm not a huge fan of this thing. I mean, it is cool, but I don't know. If it had like different fronts, I don't like the, you know, I like more like the hay-bind disc or whatever, where the cutter's covered. I kind of like more of that look than the open, like swather type look. What I like, but.
Oh,
did you just do a video recently on Alpha? Because I never seen that. Yeah, Hager, we might pull out the Massies for a couple here. We'll see. Hopefully we'll keep Killer busy and At least a couple. The
It's
stream
the
wants
killer.
the Massies.
How you doing, killer?
All right.
This isn't going to be 10 minutes, is it? I don't think you take 10 minutes to come in, if I remember correctly.
Is anybody is your voice keeps cutting out choppy? I don't know if it's just on my side or what.
On mine? Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, your voice. Sometimes it's okay, but once in a while it chops in and out. Can't quite get what you're.
I might
saying.
have my sensitivity where my mic cuts off too soon or something. Try it, man. Maybe that'll be better. I don't know. We'll try that and see what it's like. I lost my sound. I gotta do this thing again. Seriously, a couple of years. Are you sure? Because I remember looking at your channel and I must just forget. I'll have to check that out again. Yes, that's what I mean, Haggard. The disc bind, you got her. She doesn't really turn corners well, but I'm just awful with it, so. You start going back and forth here soon. I'm so disorganized. I have been to your channel, I've seen the baler, I've seen your combine with your F1 menu as long as, I don't know, it was just massive. All the things you could do. I just don't remember the bar. Maybe I didn't watch it because I'm not really into this bar. I don't remember. I still have your bin mover, or from 15 when Killer made the bins where you had to tow them. I still have your bin mover in 15 where you took that bale trailer. I remember that, and then finally the bins were made placeable. It was such a relief. Oh, do your tires function correctly there, Alfalfa? I'm thinking why it's turning so sluggish is because I'm just not a very good operator. But you're right, yeah, these tires are doing some weird stuff.
I didn't make the rear tires on the mainframe steer.
Oh, okay.
They're probably supposed to burn, but I never did.
Yeah, I think so. I'm just getting flack from the expert here, so. Just gonna cut this fuel all over the place. Back and forth, this way, that way, sure. Use it if it doesn't work right, true enough, man. I mean, my Massey combine, you know, it doesn't quite work right, but it's alright. I like using it. It's taken me forever to get my header just to work with the ground, and it still needs tuning.
So what are we doing here?
Cutting some more crops. Or sorry, cutting some hay. Sorry, the Lua god. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, I'm not really around hay at all, Haggard, so I probably don't know a lot of the terms. I was very young when we... But yeah, I never around the stuff, so... My terms are probably definitely not correct. I see the new Massey balers are coming out. A lot of guys around our area are getting them, and I was like, ooh! Somebody said they were doing 17 miles an hour in 1,850 pound bales. That's 3x4s. Holy man, those things are pumping out some heavy bales. It's the brand new HD Heston balers. They are beautiful looking. I was like, dang, I need to get Paulie to model me one up.
I'll be back in a few minutes.
Okay. Farmer's life all the time, man. What do you think I do when I seed?
Is there anything special I should be doing?
You can come rake this field right by the cattle here that I'm cutting. You can come rake it if you want.
Okay.
Figured I'd use Killer's cutter bars here for a little bit. Make them feel good. It's already 9:20. Holy smokers.
So this is your guys' version of the Rhino, right?
Yes.
So why do people say that they have problems with it? I don't have no problem with it.
Certain people do. It's the same version that we use, so I'm not sure. Believe me, we tried troubleshooting it. We don't know. Because at first I was like, oh, it's probably because they don't have the big bud because it references some big bud scripts in it. So we thought that was the case. The guy I talked to said, nope, I don't have the big bud. Or I do have the big bud and it's still causing issues. So he said, okay, it's not that. I asked another guy, like, did you take all the mods out of your folder? Yep, took all. He just had it in his folder and nothing else. I find that hard to believe. To me, I think it's a mod conflict, but I have no idea because it happens to certain people. I think I've only heard from about 50 people that have had it happen. I'm sure there's more, but like over 3,000 or 4,000 downloaded it, and the rest haven't said a word. So I'm assuming for most people it works. But honestly, we tested it. Somebody said, well, it wasn't tested. It was tested for like by 4 different people for a lot of hours. It was only a couple days of testing, but we didn't need to test anymore because it's fine. Works 100% flawless, no errors on our end.
Well,
so I'm
here you go. Here's a test. It's working on my computer.
Yeah, but you know, Random Ghost that doesn't work on his. Don't know why.
You know, that almost sounds like a video problem too.
Could be, but I'm not sure why it wouldn't work. But no, Killer widened it a bit, so this thing takes. Yeah, good luck in that corner. I should have just cut that corner off a little more round than what it is, but.
Yeah, I like this. Nice job, Killer. I like this wideness.
Yeah, you can get the 3 rows now. Oh, you need it? Do you, Alfalfa? I guess it's on the server, so you already have it if you want to download. Get a big square baler? Yeah, that's not bad, Haggard. To me, I'd get 3x4s. I'm not sure what's popular in the States for you guys, but here 3x4s or 4x4s are pretty much non-existent here anymore. If you have a 4x, you can get more weight in a 3x4 bale than you can a 4x4 bale. So why deal with bales that big when you can squeeze more weight into a 3x4? Like, it doesn't make sense to me. To me, 3x4s are where it's at. So if you're in the hay or the straw business in Alberta here and you don't run 3x4s, you're not even you're not in the business very good then. Yeah, so I was gonna maybe get some of those mass you guys are running here.
Just buy them. Don't lease them. We got like 100,000. Yeah, we got 100 grand a day in milk, so.
Yeah, but if we're gonna like lease them for like, we just need them for like half a day. It's cheaper than buying them, isn't it?
Yeah, who cares? Well, if we do that, you need to lease all the equipment then, but.
Yeah, but some of this equipment we use like all the time, so I mean, leasing would be expensive, but we only lease these things for half a day every time we cut. I don't know. I just figured it'd be
Oh,
cheap.
yeah, whatever, you can lease it.
Because I think it's only like $9 grand. It's only like 27 grand compared to, you know, buying it. Plus, we already got your fiber bar here. Oh, it's even got scratches on the bottom. That's cool, the textures, eh? Oh, I hit the wrong button there. It's got scratch marks kind of on the skid plates and stuff. That's pretty cool. Excellent. Alright. I'm just going to check and see how much it is to lease them. I use the fiber bar for the one field that's smaller. Replace it secretly? Okay. So the lease is only 9,900. 9,600. Or 110, yeah. So we're looking at, yeah, we're gonna do that. 27 grand over like 300,000. Alright, here, so... Do you see this in this new unit convert, the 100th weight? I'm not sure if that's... Like, canola's in 100th weight. That should not be... It should be in bushels for selling. I'm gonna have to change that. Like, 100 weight, I'm not exactly sure. Like, I know like 1,000 kernel weight, like you do that to figure out what your rate of seeding should be, but like on 100 weight, I'm not quite familiar with that. What rake do I use in real life, farmer's life? I use no rake in real life. I do not hay in real life. We're strictly grain. My dad and I strictly do grain. I was probably 10 years old when we did hay, and we had some rented land. There was like 250 acres. We did about 250 acres of hay, which to some of the guys around us, that's tiny. We have a guy here, a hay plant that I used to work for. I think he farms 15,000 acres, and about 12 of it is hay and alfalfa. And then he rotates it with crop every once in a while. So I think he has 10 fence and 10 Massey balers, and he has a giant hay plant that he hauls it all to, and he comes in the field with a bunch of telehandlers, and yeah, I used to work for him. It's awesome. You go into a field and there's like 20 people in the field, and you can smash out a quarter in a couple hours, I think, because you pull in with 8 balers. It's nuts. So I was gonna tell you guys what we seeded so far. So like I said, Killer's been like non-stop on the server. I don't know. I guess he got bored at home, but what's this about? If you ran a small farm, what combine would you use? Small farm, hard to say. I really like Massey, so I'd still buy a big combine ride for a small farm, but Malik, you are my friend, man. There, I made you my friend. Have you ever seen a self-propelled rake before? I have. I've seen videos of it. I've never seen one in person, but... Oh yeah, we love John Deere. There's a lot of guys in here that are Deere too, but anyway, back to what we did here, or what Killer has done. He planted canola in a couple fields. We got some soybeans, a couple fields of corn here. This is wheat, 15s. This is a massive field of barley. You look at this, like look at that wheat field. Before these two fields were wheat and this was barley. Look at how tiny those fields were, and you know how many? We almost had like 1.5 million liters in those tiny fields. So look at these two big fields. They're like triple the size of the small ones. Needless to say, we're gonna have crazy yields on the barley and the wheat. We changed the bushel, so we'll see how everything converts. If everything converts over the way it was in liters, we'll have huge yields. 7 and 1 and 16, I believe, are 7 and 1 are peas, and 16. We don't have a lot of flax, just have a little tiny guy here. So we'll see. I think the plan is to come over here and seed. If you look at my mouse here, I think some of this is going to be, maybe we'll do corn out in this square patch here. And then the rest will be something else, but we'll get to that eventually. I'm gonna go reset our swathers.
Playlists, live performances, and the rest of the story you can't find anywhere else. It's all
That one I already reset. That one I didn't. That one I reset.
So everything should be in acres too, right?
I believe so, but when you use courseplay, it's still in hectares. So for whatever reason, the unit convert. Well, I guess unit converts the base game, right? It wouldn't actually affect courseplay. So, for some reason, that Meridian tender there, it's all working real nice now. I just because it uses that seed tender Lua from the Horse DLC, I think. And, oh yeah, to split the fill types, yeah.
Right. So, but the only problem I had with it was with that manual unload with the combine add-on. It when I push K to switch from seed to fertilizer, it wouldn't. I say if I load fertilizer first and I push K to go to seeds, it wouldn't load for some reason. I don't know why. I took that out because it has the manual pipe. And I took that out, and then it would switch back and forth. It would work then right away. So I took that out, but I put in the there's a combine light mod, so like you'll still have the beeper and lights come on like at 80% and stuff like that.
Oh, so the combine mod you took out.
The combine, yeah, we won't spill nothing no more. So the combine will just the combine will. Yeah, so the combine will just automatically unload like it used to when you go underneath.
Okay.
It wouldn't unload. The tender was all buggered up for some reason. So.
Yeah. Well, I was wondering when I seen combine signals, I was like, is that like a new thing or something? But yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, that combine add-on does cause some issues with some stuff, but I thought it's been pretty good.
Well, it has been good, but it's just the manual mod. Or the manual unloading with manual pipe is what it was causing an issue with it. So, and it was fiddling. It was causing the issue with the horse tender that had came with that original Lua. So it seems to work okay now. So.
All right, guys, you gotta have some green to make people happy. I'm just gonna go get a trailer, Budman. So I can, well, you can drive one if you want, but I was gonna haul a couple over so we didn't have, because they take a while to haul. So, but I think I only have room for 2. So yeah, if you want to drive one there, then we'll run follow me mod on 1 person. Yeah, we have quite a few pallets in there. We got a bunch of bags, and I think we have some twine in the Quonset there too. But I actually should change that, because you know LS Mod Company, they do have a storage shed. So like they have a building you can pull in and you can unload all your fertilizer, your pig pallets, your seed, and it all stores it on the shelf. So what I was wanting to do is, well, technically I guess I could just build that into your map, like some of your sheds and Quonsets. We could put some racking in there, and then I could just put that script in there and make it stack it on the shelves in the shed. I should do that. That'd be a tiny little update to get that working, and then, you know.
Yeah, if we're gonna upload the map, then I gotta look back through AEM. Through one of the posts there, Alfalfa posted some where you can add to the mod map Lua scripting to adjust your fertilizer rates and your seed rates. It'll overwrite the in-game stuff, I think. So.
Oh, he did.
I'd have to look back through the posts and check it out.
Okay. Well, see, I was thinking of
some of the seed rates. Some of the seed rates are pretty high, like canola really high in game. It probably should be the opposite. So
yeah, because you know, wheat and barley, like for wheat or like barley, I seed 140 pounds an acre.
Yeah, canola is what, like 5-6 pounds an acre?
5, yeah, 4.5, yeah. So it's
all the drills use more fertilizer than seed now, so I guess that's kind of better. But it's still pretty high seed rates here. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say that would be realistic, but it depends on your drill, because the way ours is set up, well, it depends where you put your products, right? For wheat and barley. When I'm seeding barley, I run out of barley before fertilizer, just because of the tank configuration we have set up for our products. But when I go to wheat, I run out of fertilizer first, because my wheat's in a smaller tank than the other one, and that's just how we have to have it set up for our products and how we want them. Like, because we put a little bit of phosphate down with our seed, so we have to have one tank trickling in some fertilizer with the seed, and then we also have some phosphate going down with our blend. Or our blend going down with our urea, or what's the other stuff, 45. So yeah, it all depends on your setup. So sometimes you run out of seed first, sometimes you run out of fertilizer first.
Right.
But yeah, no, canola is definitely the lowest rate it goes on the field. But
are you like getting a trailer?
Yep. Trying to, anyway. Not sure how I did this last time. I think I had straight axle here helping me. I'm not sure which one moves this door.
What trailer are you buying?
I'm just using the low boy off in the shed here. I just can't get the door open. I'm not sure
those doors.
Yeah, but I can open one on the one side, one on the other, but I can't open the one in the middle. Damn it! Like, I'm standing in front of this door and it opened the one to the left.
You got your high-speed walk shut off?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I can't get close otherwise. Oh, there we go. However, I got... Oh, no! No! Damn it! I can't get this... Oh, man, now I got my other side going over there. What the heck? I don't understand these doors. I must be... There we go. I must be an idiot. That's the most confusing shit I've ever seen. What'd you say, Bubba?
I was wondering what farm you were on.
On the cattle farm. Same
I don't know what was up with that Massey. It took like $54,000 to repair it.
I'm telling you, man, it's quality. And you tell Satan, he's like, yeah, because it's a Massey piece of crap. And I was like, oh, great, now I got him boasting.
I guess we got lots of John Deere mods. I guess we could use some more of them.
Yeah. Oh, guys, why didn't you tell me about the music? Holy. That is awful. Most of the music's been good, but that was like, I don't know what it was. Wasn't very entertaining, but nobody's telling me in the chat.
We'll get John Deere for combine for harvest and all three.
Well, if he would, I said, I was like, now you got good internet, you can come on. And he's like, well, it's pretty busy, and I was like, oh, don't give me that crap.
How fast is his internet?
Well, faster, I guess. The newer internet, I don't think it's going to be super good, but I'm trying to think what it would be. What did he say? I think he said it's like 10 megabytes, but I was like, eh. I'm hoping that's upload. That'd be wicked for upload. Download, that's awful.
Yeah,
still.
It's 10 megabits. See, mine's 10, not megabytes, but 10 megabits a second. So that works out to be like 1.2 megabytes a second download.
Megabits? I thought megabytes, or I thought there was MBs and then gigabytes.
It is. MB is megabytes, no matter which way you look at it.
Yeah.
No, it's megabits because I call it SaskTel and ask them that's what it was, because when I download from a server and I actually see the download rate, it's like 1.2 megabytes a second max.
That's confusing, you and your SaskTel. When I went down there for the farm show the other week, it's like I seen a building called SaskTel, and I was like, yeah, garbage.
What the hell, you Albertan know?
I don't know, man. Just know we got better internet here.
But yeah, all the bigger towns have faster internet. It's just the small towns and rural areas don't.
Yeah, because it takes 1,000.
I mean, Saskatoon, you get up to 250 some per second. So
you need to come to my small town, because my small town has one of the fastest internets in Canada. So it's called fiber optics. Our town has a thing called ONET. Just look it up. ONET in Alberta. It's one of the fastest internets in Canada, and it's we can get like 1,000 or like 1,000 megabytes. I guess 1 gigabyte download. Like we can get crazy speeds. I mean, I don't have it because I figured I was moving. I was like, what the hell is the point of getting? Because they have the trench. It's in the alleyway. They went like the town took like 4 years. They went and dug up every alleyway in town. Buried the cable in the ground, so if I want it in my house, they have to trench through my backyard. And I was like, I wasn't interested in getting it back then, but...
How many people are in your small town?
Like 9,000.
That's not a small town.
Well, it is. Classified as a small town.
500-600 is a small town.
Yeah, well, we're not that small, I guess. We have a Walmart and Canadian Tire. Still small to me. I like it, though.
No, that's pretty big. I don't even think Kindersley is 9,000. I think that's like about 4,000 to 5,000.
I went through Kindersley. It didn't look a lot bigger than Olds. What's Nightbot doing here? I'm not sure what you're doing, Malik, but I don't know what the number for the app is or whatever, and it's a little scary to me. Oh man, we might not have room here.
So how much did you pay for that in Olds?
I don't have that internet. That internet, I can get it for like $100 a month. Actually, I think the initial install's like $200 or $300, but then $100 monthly.
So what were you paying? How fast the speeds were you getting with the internet you were paying for?
The internet I have right now, I get about 120 megabytes download, and I get about 15 upload, I think.
And how much do you pay a month for that?
$100. I don't think we're gonna get them on here.
See, I think I pay 70 bucks a month for this speed out here.
That's not bad. Here,
like it's stupid because my cell phone, wireless, I can download at like 45 megs a second, and I can upload at 24 megs a second. Just through my cell phone or my hotspot.
Jeez,
and my cell plan is completely unlimited data. Like I can use. Last month I had like 60 gigabytes on my phone, and I only pay $95 a month.
Not bad. Ooh. This is gonna be ugly, but we did it. I guess we can't take 2 of these in one trailer. 12,000 people, holy man, that's pretty big.
We got this.
It's a little unrealistic, but no big deal.
This follow me mod is a good mod.
It is, I like it. Alright, oh, I don't got strobes on this thing, what? Good thing my truck's got options, I can go put strobes on if I want. Oh yeah, that swather, it looks hard. It looks like it's falling off the back.
Kind of, I'm watching it.
We'll just disregard it.
Yeah, don't look at this. Don't look too pretty. It's an insurance hazard with me riding back here.
Well, I didn't say you had to ride back there. That's your own choice, so...
Of course, I want to be a hazard.
I won't have to pay for it. If you hurt yourself.
Get my hazard lights on, I'm okay.
I don't think you need your hazards on. I guess you can if you like, but...
Safety, safety.
Safety, yeah. Safety.
I don't think we need a tarp on this olive trailer, eh? It's used for grass and crop.
Yeah. I don't know why that... I don't know why it's so messed up on there. Mind you, I haven't looked at it, but...
I think that's all it needs is this tarp finished on it.
Oh, I was gonna say, yeah, that Super Bee trailers. Budman wanted to... Because you said it was unfinished model-wise, and I wonder if Budman would be able to touch it up quickly.
On which one?
There's some grain trailers, and I believe they're missing the inside. Like, the whole model was modeled except for the inside of the trailers was not modeled.
Oh, okay, yeah, sounds good.
So it just needs like an inside, but it's Super Bee trailers, but they're Load King Super Bee, so something that's not out there yet. Be nice to... So I think Killer said he would in-game them if they were finished being modeled.
Yeah, I looked at them there. There's a couple faces that are close together. They need to be pulled apart a bit because they're getting that... or in Blender anyway, they get that
yeah,
shadowy, blackish, flashing, flickering look.
That's like Budman's specialty. Flip faces.
I just don't have the patience anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like my patience for doing my edits.
Yeah, Alex.
I don't know, I have just kind of like lost interest almost. It's like, yeah, whatever, it's good enough. I guess I can.
If you can get a model properly and get those faces cleaned up, I can texture them too. But I just don't want to fiddle around with the model. So.
Yeah, no, but I'm sure Button would do that. Maybe he wants a break from the grain truck.
Oh.
Hey, maybe you want a break from it. Can't get that other one off. I'm gonna have to like ram it. Oh, wait till. Now, folks, don't do this at home. This is how we get our stuff off the trailer. No big deal. That's how I unload my sled sometimes. I pull it out of the back a little bit and then just drive and it just falls out. I got a little adventurous one time when I reversed right out of the back and I ripped a ton of shit off my tailgate, so I recommend being a little bit careful when you do that.
What?
A flat tailgate's fine, but like you look at my brother's Ford or my dad's Ford and they have those little gay ass little handles and steps in there, yeah, you rip those things right off if you do that. Depending on your carbines on your sled, some are worse than others, but I'll have to go sledding with Killer and show him how it's done. No, I'm not a very good sledder, so. Burned through 2 tanks of gas this year, though. It's better than, yeah, better than the half a tank I went through the year before. I mean, you know, paid $8 grand for the thing, use it like twice a year. Have you ever been to Grizzly Lodge?
I don't think so. Is that?
Oh, it's somewhere up in BC. It's a lodge. I think it's $1,000. Pays for all your food and your room and everything for a week. It doesn't count your booze. You have to pay for your own booze, but it's basically a cabin up in the mountains, and and you have to park your vehicle down below the mountain, I think, like, and you have to sled into this cabin. So anything you want to take with you, you have to be able to fit on your sled and sled up to the cabin. And then they have a shop up there for repairs, and they go to town daily and pick up parts if you need it. They have fuel there. I think your fuel's covered too, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe you have to buy your fuel, but they have a gas tank there, so you don't have to go to town to get it. So and you spend a week up in this mountain, and it's pretty cool.
Are you guys lagged out there?
No. Must be your socks, tell.
No, I just got booted.
Yeah,
I tried unloading some grass there, and it just all of a sudden kicked me out of the game. So.
Yeah, you're getting that lag issue with the silage bit. I'm assuming
When
that's
the
what
hell
it
did
is.
you learn to drive? Canadian?
Well, I was coming to get that, but I guess I don't need to. Yeah, no, you probably got the silage bit lag out. After you get so much silage in there, it starts lagging out, and I'm not sure. Did that on Autumn Oaks too, remember that? Have I been to Louisiana? I have not, no. I've only been to a few places in the States, and that was when I was younger. If I go anywhere on a plane, it's usually to somewhere warm where I can sit on a beach for a week and drink. And I tell you, rum and orange juice, man, I love my rum and orange juice. I drink that everywhere I go on holidays.
Rum and juice.
Rum and orange juice, man. Oh, so good. That's all I drink. I remember going to Cuba when I was younger, and like, cerveza, por favor, that's all I needed to know was cerveza, por favor, which means beer, please. That's all you need to know when you go to Cuba. Cerveza, por favor.
Live performances, covers, remixes.
See, I'd rather go to the mountains and sled in the winter.
That too. I mean, I haven't done that yet, so one of these days I'll get to it.
Get enough hot weather and stuff here in the summer. I don't know. I just got no desire to go sit on the beach.
Well, I mean, I don't just sit on the beach. I go and we did zip lining, and you know, you go and look at some of the other cultures. You get to go to a farm that they have like no doors on their house, like it's just flies everywhere. It's just like, you know, enjoy some of the culture. Like I said, zip lining, done snorkeling, like go and do other stuff. You don't have to play volleyball on the beach. You don't have to sit on the beach all the time, but
Something I want to do is zip line.
I'm not a huge fan of it. I mean, it's cool until they make you go straight down. Like
you can zip line in Canada.
Another thing I want to do is hand glide behind a boat.
Oh, I don't want to do that, man. Dinosaurs eat your boat. Have you not watched Jurassic Park? Come on now.
Yeah, I know. Hazardous to your health, but you know.
I did zip lining, and the first 3 were okay. You're way up in the trees, and it was decent. And then we come to the 4th one, and I was like, I don't see this one going out anywhere. And then they point down. They're like, yeah, I go straight down. So you go up there, and they just, are we going to drop you? No, well, wait. Are we going to drop you? Boom. And then they drop you, and you fall like 40 feet. And then a guy's down there to catch the line or whatever. And I was like, that was not fun. I did not like that. Why is my sound gone again? So yeah, I don't know. It's okay, but what part, Chris? Sorry, Christina, I forget your. I know your. Is it Colin? I don't remember. Corey? I don't remember using your mom's account. I forget your name. It's been a while since you've been in here, or since a while I've been to talk to you, but I don't mind the beach. I mean, you gotta get there early, but I don't do the beach often. When I went, I was with a large group, so it was more bearable. Are you watching me fail? Is that what you're coming over here to do? Make fun of me while I'm back in a trailer? Are you struggling with the doors? Look at it, you are. Told you. Alright, keep that one open. I'm trying to back this trailer in there. Other one. Oh, yeah, okay, keep that one, fine. They are a little bit finicky, are they not?
Okay, that is definitely finicky.
I told you. It's like, how do you open up that other one and then you get it once in a while? I don't know, it's extremely weird.
He's parked in here?
Well, we're gonna go cut some stuff with it, I was thinking. Got a whole bunch of stuff parked over here. We'll do the bigger fields. We'll leave the smaller one. I'm gonna cut it with this bar of killers still. So I know you don't straight axle, but it must be different for you or something. Bud and I both struggle with it. All right, let me go get another one. You're not wearing shorts and flips? Come on, Haggard. I mean, I don't wear them at the farm, but I wear flip-flops. And, well, I wear shorts, but my legs are so white, it's embarrassing, but whatever. I'm thinking, since you're faster, you might want to have the... Do you want to take the follow me guy? I mean, I'll get him to follow me there, but you can work him in the field if you want. Should be good to go now. Should be following you. Just get her going.
You go ahead and I'm gonna follow you.
Oh, okay. Yeah. These
Chase
fast.
moron fucks up.
Yeah. Oh. See, when they get too far away, they do weird stuff, that's for sure. So yeah, we'll leave this thin slice, we'll leave that for the fiber bar, the fibber bar. You guys used to live on the beach? Man. I'm gonna have to change this music too. This music is just, it's too down. Or it's not my style. Try this one. We'll go to some different stuff soon. I'm just trying some new stuff, so. This one sounds pretty good so far. Alright, let's turn that off. Do this nice patch here. Marshmallow.
Is that the first field you want to do?
Yeah, the one that I'm cutting in. Let's do this one. We'll leave that other one for the New Holland and that cutter bar. We'll do the couple of the bigger ones with these. We got 3 Massies going, so. Oh, I always have issues with this hill here. It always like drags me up. Try and avoid it, but I just can't. Oh, it's even bad there too. It's like really deceiving to tell how. Gotta be down here, I guess. Just to be able to tell the ground layout. You're proud of it, Haggard? Me too, man. I'm proud of my farmer's stand always.
Hell yeah.
I think last year I took my shirt off like a couple times as I was driving the water truck and then go to put in chemicals and it splashes everywhere and I was like, yeah, no, not gonna work. When you're on the farm, it's hard to take the shirt off. I don't even wear shorts when I'm on the farm. There's just, yeah, I'm always on the ground fixing something, and I mean, I need to have pants on. I can't wear shorts. Some of our neighbors farm in shorts in the summertime, and I think they kind of look ridiculous myself, but I don't know how they do it. This music's a little bit better, but I feel like we gotta get to we gotta change it up a bit. Get some different stuff going.
Dude, I wear shoes with my boots. My steel toe boots.
You're not one of those people that wear socks in your sandals, are you?
Hell no.
My dad's one of those guys, and I told him, I was like, Dad, I was like, I'm not really into like fashion either, but I said nobody wears socks with their sandals, and he's like, I don't care, and he just does it anyway. I was like, all right, man. Somebody's gonna take a picture of you and make fun of you. He doesn't really care, but.
For one, I don't wear sandals.
I wear flip-flops when I go camping. I take my work boots, my steel toes, and my flip-flops. That's like the only time I can actually try and get some sun if I go camping, but sometimes you need boots, depending what you're doing camping. Hey Matthew, how you doing, man? Good to see everyone tuning in. We're around 20 some viewers. I like it.
Socks and sandals and socks pulled way up or what?
Why, is that what you wear? Oh, no, that's definitely what my dad does. And I was like, yeah.
That all depends.
I don't like wearing sandals at all. I always wear shoes.
Yeah. Oh, fair enough. So you're going to be doing 3. We need to get the line here. New. Oh, I like that line. Almost gotta wait till you come around, honestly, to. I like that line better, actually.
This last weekend was really nice for camping. It's kind of hot, but it was nice and calm.
That's good.
Lake was nice and warm. Looked like a tomato and burnt like that.
Were you at the Oasis?
No, it was just a provincial park, just over the border.
Oh, okay.
It's right on the borders.
Gotcha. But when you're going that way, let's go this other way.
What?
You see the way that I'm cutting now?
Yeah, I see it.
That's the way we cut it last time. I'll cut it this way again.
You got lots of ticks down there?
Not that I have seen. You can fly on a stop sign, Matty? Right on, man. That's pretty sweet. Matthew, I don't know if I remember. I probably have like 6 or 7 Matthews that come in my stream, so if you're not in here that often, I probably do not remember. Yeah, I thought you'd keep going around the other way and then I could turn around here, but oh well. I have to do some more rounds on this other end. Oh, you're coming this way already, okay.
I can go the other way. I was just cleaning up this corner.
Okay, well, I'm going to be coming down on my one path here. I should maybe be cleaning the corner. It's probably hard for that follow me guy to be doing it, but...
Not bad.
Hey, Perrin, how you doing, man? See you in a bit, Eggert. I guess, Matty, I don't know. Straight Axle, he knows all, apparently. He's a guru of that type of stuff.
You want me to come around the other way?
Well, yeah, I'm gonna make another pass, so I might as well.
I'll make it wider, so I'll go ahead and cut around the other way.
Like, yeah, on the other end, we need more passes. Like, we need like a pass all the way around the outside, right? Because there's only one swath on that other end, so yeah, it's making it a little challenging to turn around as all, but
I
no
got
big
it.
deal.
This will make it, what, 2? Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, you're gonna have a lot on that end, but yeah, just do it on that other end eventually when you come around. Man, I should have a follow me guy with me too. Get 4 guys cutting. Doing good, Perrin. I don't know if I like I'm not a huge flyer. Like in real life, flying a plane, not my thing. I like staying on the ground. Hey, now this music's a little bit better. Woo! It's got a little bit more of a tune to it. I like it. This is all by the same artist, just different songs, so. Yeah, we'll get this field cut. Shouldn't take abnormally long, but you never know.
I got this.
You got it? Are you sure? That's what they all say. I got this.
Got this.
It's alright, because I got this. No, I don't. No, I don't. No. Oh, God. How's the silage going, Killer? I guess we're kind of not really helping him, eh? We're just doing the cutting and he's doing all the silage himself. Rude of us. We'll go over there and he's probably just passed out. He drank too much beer or something.
I don't know, I don't get no more lag anymore, so I don't know what's going on. Just that one thing.
Must, I guess. Weird. If I come over and do it, I'd probably get lag, because last time I did it, I was getting lag, so.
I think we got over 800,000 already, so.
Wow.
I don't know, I kind of figured on these maps better just to have a hay crop where you just cut instead of having all the ditches and everything cuttable. I mean, that's too much of a pain trying to cut all those ditches. And
Yeah.
I don't know.
Technically, people do like contact the county and contract and cut the ditches and bale it, but
Yeah, I know they do, but it's I just find in the game and stuff like that, other maps.
Why can I not pick up your line?
I didn't save it.
I'm just hitting neighbors and then it won't let me pick up your line.
Yeah, because you have to be like right close to me. Here, I'll come over there. Sometimes it doesn't work. Can you get it now?
Much of that
I
field
believe
yellow.
I got it now.
Fair bit still, but you got it now, you said?
I'm gonna have to come with the fiber and clean her up quick.
And that don't seem right.
Okay, well here, let me save it. I saved
Got
it as
it.
one. Hey, you might have to come up here, but we got 3 cutters going. I mean, I should have grabbed a 4th, but it's gonna take all our fun away. We left the other one to the... What direction would that be?
Yeah.
West.
The
Yeah, highway there.
other one, that's fine. I'm pretty sure I can handle this one really easy.
I didn't want to do it all. I wanted to make sure there was some for your bar to do, but...
I was gonna say, you know why when you rake or cut, it looks all chotchy, you know why?
Yeah.
It's because you're going across the grid. You're going against the grid, right? 'Cause
Yeah. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, I don't play with much glitches there, Maddie. I try and play fairly realistic in Farm Sim. So some people like that, some people don't. There's a couple of us YouTubers channels that we play realistically, and then there's a couple that do realistically in arcade, and I kind of just try and do realistically, I guess.
Yeah, no 200-foot headers here.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of that.
Really? Talk about realistically in this game? Okay.
Well, I mean, stuff's not perfect, but how can we do it? We don't have a grain truck. Yeah, I'm coming right up this one side. My bad. Oh, I think your guy stopped following you. We probably need a couple more. I need to do a couple more rounds on the end here so he doesn't get stuck on the fence. The fiber mowers would be faster, but I think Killer's coming around with that, so we don't gotta worry. He'll look after
Yeah,
us.
I only got my last strip here, so.
Silage, or are you cutting something?
Yeah. My last strip of chopping here. I got one more to do here, and then I'll
Gotcha.
turn it over.
I was gonna say we got 300 and some bales. We went. How much did we have before we had that stack?
I know I had just over 1 million liters of silage, and there's a little bit of mixed rations in the shed there, but it's pretty much burnt up.
Yeah, 'cause I was gonna say maybe we need to do more hay bales too. I don't know. We can get a second cut though, can't we, of this?
Oh yeah. I think we should probably silage everything.
Second cut, do some baling maybe.
This go around second cut, we can do some more baling.
We'll have a better idea of our numbers too of bales. So
Well, if you want to go to 500 cows, then you're just gonna burn through everything quicker.
yeah, I don't know. We'll see. 324 seems to be pretty good already.
Well, we're gonna need more manure because I use like 360,000 seeds just to plant. And,
Jeez.
probably 375,000 fertilizer used to seed. So.
Well, that more poop mod, I upped the multiplier. I don't know if it's working. Like, I have it at 30. The one guy's like, it starts at 1, and he's like, if you want it at 10, it will do this much. And then, yeah, I've got it to like 30. I thought that would be good enough, but I still don't think it's producing enough, so.
Didn't buy 1 ounce of fertilizer, see it all made.
Oh, that's good, though. Need 2,500 cows? Yeah, that's a little much. Not sure if we could handle that much, but...
We could try 500. Probably that's enough, though, probably.
Yeah, yeah, 20... Straight axle. Ooh! That was a good one.
That'll be in the winter, though, because we'll need to sell our crops to get that much.
Oh yeah, well, you planted some giant fields of barley and wheat, so our yield, like our capacity is going to be outrageous for those fields. I mean...
Yeah, the twisters will be all full. I'll have to buy some more.
Yeah.
Hopefully in FS19 it'd be nice if they would have more variables that would determine crop output.
I'm hoping, like, they've talked about, like, crop physics, so like when you spray over a crop, you're not gonna clip through it, you're actually gonna see the crop move. So I mean, that's a start. I think there's gonna be weeds. Like, if you're using your weeder in between the crop, you're gonna actually see yourself pulling out the weeds. So I mean, from what I've heard, it sounds decent, but I mean, with adding like crop animations and stuff like that, that's got to be taxing on a computer. Like, if you have a real potato, I think you're gonna be screwed for 19. That's just my opinion, but...
Well, I mean, if you probably just like just simple things like the crop swing and the wind and stuff, right? Like, in low settings, you don't have that, right? In high settings, you see that.
True, I guess.
What do you mean by crop what do you mean by that with the crop stuff?
Well, you know, like crops now, when you drive through a crop, you just clip through it. Like, the crop doesn't actually move. Like, I know the crop sways on high detail, but...
Yeah.
Like, say if you're doing corn, and you have like a haggy or like a sprayer, as you're going through, the corn will actually fold over as your sprayer, like when it's high enough, when your sprayer goes over it, supposedly the crop will like fold like you're going over it.
Oh, okay.
Is what I've heard in some news articles and stuff, but that's... I could be completely wrong, but... From what I read, it's that the crops will kind of be more animated. Like, I know if you look at a crop during harvest time, they do sway, kind of like the wind's blowing them, but they don't physically, you know, move. Okay, this music's gotta go. This one's no good. How about this one? Let's see, 2 seconds.
It'd be nice to see the crop if you drive through it. Like it would bend the stalks and bend the heads all the way down to the ground and just kind of stay there instead of destroying it completely.
Well, I've heard of something like that too, so like
that would be pretty neat.
Crop destruction is going to be part of the base game now.
Well, maybe they'll incorporate something like that. Huh?
Yeah, they might.
Because having it just go to right disappear into dirt is...
It sucks, yeah.
It's not realistic. Really.
It's the closest thing we have, though, so...
Did you finish that up, the other corner?
Yeah, I did. Finish that little doodad there. Figured I might as well for you. A little bit harder with your workers, so. We do have some crops we gotta spray too, but I wasn't sure how many you go over, so I just left you some.
Yeah, you screwed me up. Oh well.
Well, how many did you go over? I thought you were going right back on the pass you came down on.
Well, that's what I'm doing, going back, you know, but I thought you were coming down, so I was like, okay, I'll skip one more row extra.
Oh no, I just figured, yeah, not to even work. I didn't even want to get close to you and your buddy over there, so.
I guess bales don't deteriorate, eh? They can stay out.
That stack, I believe, has something to do with, I think LS Mod Company incorporated some sort of snow mask on it, I believe, or something, I think.
Well, no, there's a couple bales I left in the field, I forgot, and they went through winter and they're still sitting here yet.
Yeah, I guess they don't. I think it's just grass, I guess. But that's weird, because we were on autumn oaks, and the straw bales we left out, they were deteriorating. So I'm a little confused why those hay bales didn't. Because they technically should.
I don't know, I guess I could grab it. Does it tell you the liters if you grab it?
Yep.
Maybe they're deteriorated a bit. But do you think they'd be gone over winter?
That's what I thought, but clearly not.
This one here says only 2,361 liters, so maybe they do deteriorate.
Oh, okay, so it is, yeah.
It's not bad though, it's been sitting out for a whole year.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Half, I think 4,000 to the max, right? So.
Yep.
That's not bad. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's 4 passes for Budman. I'll stay away from you and your buddy a little bit there. Go too fast for my liking.
Okay.
I see the gallons per hour must be fixed for multiplayer now.
This one so far, yeah, it's flashing, so. I think on some other stuff it still was flashing, but I'll have to wait until his new version, which should be out in a couple days. Clearly I'm not on my GPS line anymore. There we go.
Pretty high consumption, 40 gallons an hour.
That's what you're using. I'm only using 10.9 gallons an hour in the swather.
I'm just cruising down the road.
Oh, wow. I guess we know who's fuel efficient here. The Massey.
Yeah. I don't know how many horsepower is this forage harvester's New Holland though?
I'd have to look. Not familiar with it. Not familiar with it.
FR 850, is that 850 horsepower?
Might be. Does it say in the store? I would assume the Giants got it right in the store. Or I'd hope so. Oh yeah, this field's pretty much done.
We're already catching up to you.
Well, I wouldn't. You did 4 passes, I did 4 passes. Well, you technically did 8, but 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's another 4 for you. whatever reason, my guy has a hard time staying straight, so I struggle sometimes.
They do make kills for you.
One day. I guess this is GPS. I could just have it turn. I'm an idiot here. What are we on? 4, so 4, 8, 12, 16. I'll try that. I don't think this is actually working for this for whatever reason. Doesn't seem to be. This thing should be counting down. It's not. Yeah, not gonna turn for me. Not sure why though. Oh well. Can't use the GPS turning mode, that sucks. Probably thinking about potatoes. He probably is. We know William's in love with potatoes. Loves the things.
GPS probably won't work because it's those hay fields on a defined field.
Oh yeah, that's probably why. That would be why. Because I was like, oh, let's make it turn for me. Nope. You cannot detect the edge, unfortunately.
I guess you could plow. You could plow all those hay fields and.
Yeah, if you took and plow around it, then they would.
Yeah, there's just no defined edges for them.
That's alright.
But other than that, it's not considered a field, so GPS don't know.
Yeah. That's fine, I just... No big deal.
You know, that seeding didn't take too long. 2 seed hawks, those chewed off field 15 pretty good. A couple hours, probably about 2.5 hours, 3 hours.
Well, yeah, when you're doing other stuff and you let hired workers do it, you probably don't notice it, but when you actually sit there and seed it... Like when I was
between trying to keep up with all the drills and stuff, just with seed and fertilizer was 4 units, it was pretty steady.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say, yeah, with your map, when I was seeding it for some of my first streams before you did the update, like, yeah, in a couple hours I'd get like 1 field done every stream. Yeah, this field didn't take long with 3 cutters. Holy man, that was fast. That's fast, very fast. You gotta go pick rocks, William? That sucks, man. So we'll leave this other field for Killer's guy. Ugh, excuse me. I'm not feeling this jazz music right now either. This sounds cooler. And these pictures of the inside screens that I gave you, Killer, they turned out not bad.
Yep.
I can see that they have a bit of a glare on them, but it's kind of hard when it's sunny all the time trying to take a picture in the middle of the field. But Looks good pay though. Well, I guess you get paid to pick rocks. I don't get paid to pick rocks. I just pick rocks because I have to. I don't get no money for it. Especially in my own field.
What are you gonna do, pay yourself?
Well, that kind of pays you in a way, technically. If you don't pick up a rock with a combine, that's technically paying yourself, right? But so in a way, I am paying myself, but not physically giving myself cash. I'm saving myself a breakdown. That's how I look at it. So yeah, this other field, remember that first field we did? I'm way over across town. If you remember, I'm worried that Budman's gonna get lost.
Why am I gonna get lost?
Because oh, okay, you haven't left yet. Yeah, Killer's gonna cut that other one. Yeah, you see how that just flips it over? It's like it wrestles it.
Yeah, I know, the folding's definitely incorrect.
Just throws it. Yeah, so come down this way, Budman, you gotta go through town here. Remember that first hayfield we cut, first time we did this cutting?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. I didn't turn my cutter off the whole time I drove over here. That's bad. Oopsies. No one needs to know. I think this first part's pretty flat, so. We got our two slowpokes over there, yeah. Time you guys showed up, man.
I was paying attention to watching Killer with his new contraption.
Oh.
Second, I'll be right back.
Oh, I know what potato fields are like. Yeah, you definitely can't drive all over them. I've been around plenty of potato fields. I just don't grow potatoes. I've thought about it. I could grow potatoes or carrots where I'm at, but the amount of storage and the equipment to get into it is bloody expensive, so it's kind of hard to just kind of do it, but for some applications you can use like equipment to do other stuff, but potato stuff, it's hard. You kind of have, it's like specialty equipment, so you have to have that equipment. I can't go there with a header on my combine and still bring up potatoes, whereas corn, I can still use a straight cut header on corn, just because we have 18 acres and it's to get a corn header in our area is a hassle because nobody combines corn down here, so there's no corn headers. So we're going to use a straight cut header, and that's just because it's, you know, we can't. Whereas potatoes, you can't do that. That's what it's the example I'm trying to give. It's a little bit different, but yeah, good idea. This must be a little hilly on this side because it's really fighting me right now. Really fighting this ground. There we go. Yeah, this one's going to be a little bit of a mess, but yeah, it fights me. That's why. Too much of a hill. I can't really see when you're in the cab though, can ya? So it's deceiving. What? I really thought I was cutting there. My bad. I don't know why I lifted the header. Oh yeah, no, tracks are expensive. You don't want to be replacing tracks. No way. I guess I didn't cut this here either. Not cool. You can still cut it here, but definitely gives you less for sure. Bryce, why am I putting myself through this torture? I don't know, I enjoy this. I enjoy cutting some hay. A lot of you guys that do haying like to see this, so this is my favorite. Like my Heston, my Massey Swather, my 98, I think it's 9870 I'm in. I quite enjoy this. I was the one that requested Polly to model this, and then Killer was the one that... Actually, I believe it's a few people. I believe Tex did some work on this first, and then Killer, and then who else was it Killer? Was it... I'm trying to think, maybe it was it KMN that did some stuff too? I don't remember. Anyway, it's on their release there or whatever, but one of my favorite swathers. And then yeah, a couple of these screens in here are actual pictures from my real life swathers, so I quite enjoy it. It's supposed to have two other cutters in here, but they're kind of slacking.
Oh, no, we're back.
Oh, okay. Apparently their music, we're into the hip hop now.
How did that go?
I don't know, I just got some random copyright or non-copyright stuff. And it's got some good tunes in it, but it's got some not so good stuff, but it's got like a mixture, I guess. Need to get a line up here. Saving the course on one again, Budman, if you need to find it.
Roger that.
We might have somebody in your yard, Agger. It's not good, man. Play Pink Floyd, yeah. Fortunately, that would definitely be copyright, so I can strictly only play stuff that's non-copyrighted. Most stuff that you guys know from music will be copyright, so unfortunately, like New to Ashes is a band that I kind of like. They're more rock. I don't know. They're really, I really like them, but copyright for sure. I like, you know, techno and that type of music, but a lot of that music is actually non-copyrighted on the internet. That's why I use a bunch of it. But so he's gonna have two passes come down there. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, once you come around, Bummer, we can start going back and forth after. Got 4 passes here, that's probably good enough for... Oh. He has a little side William for sure, yeah. but YouTube's right. I think Twitch is kind of similar. Like somebody in a live stream, well, I guess I can play whatever music I want in a live stream, but because when I go to watch people on Twitch too, like on a recording of a live video that I missed, and a lot of their stuff has no sound, it's because it's copyright. So I'm not sure how Twitch works. I know YouTube's pretty sticky on it. I'm not sure how Mixer works at all, but believe it or not, from what I read the other day, the Europeans are trying to outlaw like everything copyright. So it's gonna pretty much ruin, from what I got from it, it's gonna ruin like people who stream games, because they're going to ban or anything that has to do with something that's not yours. So if somebody posts a meme and you weren't the one that took that picture, blocked. So memes, GIFs and memes will no longer be able to be used because, you know, people keep reusing the same stuff all the time. That won't be allowed. Streaming a game, technically the game's not yours. Like you don't have, like we have the rights to play the game, but we don't actually own the game. So I mean, from what I was hearing on the radio, they were saying it's going to cause a lot of issues, but so we'll see. So we'll see what happens. I didn't hear a whole lot on it. I'll have to read into it and stuff, but it's not sounding, and I can't remember, it's the European Union or somewhere over there, somebody's making a big stink, so. I mean, God, if we get rid of memes, man, what would Satan do? That's all he does in the chats is memes. He'd lose himself. I don't know what he'd do with himself.
Little by little, they're chipping the freedom away.
I'm telling you, man, that's what I was reading over in Europe, so.
That's what I mean, it's too many crazy whack jobs out there.
Well, if I can't even stream a video game, like yeah, the content has to be yours, every picture has to be yours, like I can't take somebody else's, and I mean, I think as long as you have the rights to other stuff, you should be able to use it, but yeah, it's, well, I mean, technically if you have the rights to something, yes, you'll still be able to do it, but yeah, I'm not sure what that means for streaming and stuff, but
How fast are those things set for?
25
Okay.
kilometers. I think you can go faster, can't you?
I don't know, 25 is pretty fast. It starts to go wonky.
Yeah, I have to go down to about 20. Like if I start going wonky, I have to get down to about 20 and then put it back up to 25. If you line it up good at the start, yeah, it doesn't take long, but pretty much gonna have this done in no time as well. I know, Haggard. I honestly don't go by what I said. I know very little. It was actually on the radio of my small town, so, and they.
What course are you?
1.
I don't know, it loads the diagonal here.
Well, it might not work for you. You're different.
Should still give me the line though.
Should. Yeah, I saved it as 1.
Yeah, it was giving me something a little funky too, but I adjusted.
Okay.
It's weird though. I saved it. Oh, want me to save it again? I could try saving it again.
Try it.
Saved again. That's 1. 2 a.m. bring it on. Yeah, it's almost 11 here for me. I'll probably be done streaming here shortly. It's been 2.5 hours, so.
Oh, we gotta finish the field first.
Well, yeah, finish the field, and that'll probably be it for me for tonight. Yeah, I'm tired already. It's today Wednesday, yeah. So tomorrow, I said I was only going to stream one time a week, but I'm actually going to stream tomorrow because it's weekly update for Sea of Thieves again. So I will be on. They've come out with something. TNT skeletons, or I don't know what they've come up with this week. There's another weekly event, so I'm gonna go on and do my, you know, a couple hours of my weekly thing. So I will be on Sea of Thieves tomorrow, but then you probably see me until next week.
I will not be around this weekend from Friday to Sunday, maybe Monday.
That's alright. I'm probably not gonna be on, so I might still upload some videos.
I got that demo racing to do this weekend, so
okay.
on Sunday.
I think our combine's coming this week, so I'll probably have a video for you guys uploaded. It depends when it comes. We told him to bring it this week, and it hasn't showed up yet. Today's Wednesday, so yeah, either tomorrow or Friday. So I'm thinking it'll probably come tomorrow. I want to do a little video when it comes in the trailer and show it getting unloaded and stuff. So obviously not a live stream, just I'll record it, but I'll upload it when I get home tomorrow night, or whenever. If it doesn't come this week, then obviously it won't be a video, but you mean the swather there, DJ? It's pretty decent. It's pretty basic, right? But I mean, for being a poly model, I'd say he did a pretty good job on it. It looks close to the real thing. It's not, you know, not quite, but close enough.
Over a century ago, there was only one way to make a Schneider's hot dog. We would follow our secret recipe. With its original blend of 7 spices, we would only use our premium cuts of meat and smoke them with 4 kinds of hardwood. And that's how we still do it today.
So that's the plan anyway. Oh, the actual combine, yeah. Yeah, I like the way the Massey. That new one that I have on the channel there, that's the new AGCO, the Ideal Combine. It's basically Massey, Challenger, and Fendt all together. It's just one combine now. So, mind you, Massey and Challenger were already the same to begin with, just different colors. So now it's all just one color. When we get our swather out of our shed, I'll show you guys an up-close video of our swather that we run in the header and stuff. So, in real life, I'll show you that as well. And this header isn't that, swather isn't that bad. It's pretty decent. You know, obviously you can make the grill mesh see-through here, but you need an engine in there, and I don't believe there's anything in there. I think it's just a block. I mean, kind of needs, I don't know, needs some other, still, you know, missing a lot of detail, but it's no big deal. 2, 3, 4, there we go. Oh man, I don't know what Killer's cutting over there. You see how he's going one way and then all of a sudden goes sideways? That's a crazy guy. Alright, Agrid, see you later, man. We'll finish this field and then probably be done for tonight, guys. Sorry you didn't see much silage. We had silage going on, but Killer was mostly doing that himself, so. Technically, I didn't really do anything that my description said we were doing. It was still going on the server, you just didn't see me do it personally. We got a bunch of cattle. We got 325 heads. We're slowly upping our cattle here a little bit. Gotta be able to feed those guys. Oh. Our bar guys here's going nuts. So yeah, field's pretty much done, looks like. Whoa, okay. Let's not do that. So this will have to be rigged as well. We can chop it up into haylage. That is the plan. That's exactly what I said. A little crooked, but.
Just keep chasing it. In the Honda CR-V, Mobile Trend's 2018 SUV of the year.
Take this back to the cattle yard for now. I think that's every piece of hay pretty much is cut. So I should just be able to do it all for haylage. Get it in the pit. Ferment it to silage again. We have some manure I want to haul. So I'd like to get that done. I'd like to plant some more corn by the cattle that we could actually chop with a cutter. So yeah, there's some stuff I'd like to do, but we'll get there. Get there in time. So yeah, the pit's getting fairly big. Killer was doing most of that. These are all leases, so we'll probably end up giving them back now that everything's cut. Getting quite a bit of stuff at the shop here. As far as I know, DJ, there's not. Like, there's the older 98, 95 Massey combines. The couple that are out there in 17 weren't done very well. I know Big Boss Modding did some in 15, done really well. Somebody attempted to convert his, didn't do a very good job on the Massey, but there was a Challenger that was done really well. A Big Boss Modding's converted, and all you have to do is relay the textures from 15 onto the one in 17, and it's the same. If you want the other brand, but no one else has any other Massey combines other than Trailer Park Farms, as far as I know. So I think a long time ago I seen one picture from MGD, and it was the other skin of the Massey that I had Paulie do, the 9560, but that was on one of his pages he started a long time ago, and I haven't seen it since. Other than that, I have never seen anybody show pictures, so I'm sure somebody has it out there somewhere. I'm sure we're not the only ones that have done it, but who knows. But yeah, this is the one that we have here. It's nothing special, honestly. It needs a lot of work. Just, it's pretty basic right now, so it works. But nothing too special yet. One day, hopefully, get it out there to you guys. I'm just very particular with it is all.
If I walked into a bakery and I saw
There's Budman, he's pretty much done. How'd it go, Budman?
Going good?
So we got all this field rigged, so we'll have to chop that. Now I think I'm gonna go to bed, but for whatever reason, he really likes his New Holland chopper. He likes using this thing for whatever reason. I'll just get it set up, but yeah, I'm gonna get off, so. This is what we like to use in our dairy.
That I sort of always been hesitant to actually fulfill. It felt like the right scary choice to make. I hope Scott can help me with some business advice.
This thing sounds pretty good. Huh. Interesting.
So tell me, what is this?
This is actually my mom's recipe for cheesecake. So it
Cool.
is a lemon cheesecake, and I made a raspberry sauce for the top.
Right on. Well, stream, thanks for tuning in.
So what do you do
Thank
now?
you everybody for watching, and we will see you tomorrow night when I do some Sea of Thieves, and then we'll be back to some Farm Sim. I'm hoping to have some more stuff for you guys that I can record and upload on the weekend or something like that, but thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Business owner is
With